And now I'm going live, so I can take the URL from the live YouTube broadcast and paste it into my document where I have a lesson plan. And now I'm going live. I'm going to so I can take the URL from the live speaker, YouTube, snap the URL, right mouse click and copy, and paste it into my document. So this is the live broadcast on YouTube of this lesson plan. And I paste it into my lesson plan. And here is the hyperlink saved. And now I'm ready to go to the next step, which is take some notes and paste them on my chat on YouTube Live. So I want to copy to the buffer. Before I do too much, I'd like to stop my cursor, but anyways, for now, you can see that this is way too much. So you have to cut it down to a reasonable amount, not to exceed the maximum. I'm going to delete the tail end of it and see if that is enough. Let's delete part of it. Keep a couple of lines. Control X. Okay, and now it works. Okay, at this point, I want to copy the name of my current file from the notes here, edit, copy, stop, PSR, problem step recorder, problem step record. Now I want to click the save button, paste the file name, copy the path, C users ARush document psr.exe, right mouse click, right mouse click, and copy to the buffer. And now replace the current path with a psr.exe, problem step recorder.exe path. And you can see that I paste it, but it doesn't work. So I'm going to go back, right mouse click and copy. Now highlight the current path, right mouse click and paste. And now it worked. So I press the save button and it says your path does not exist, which means that it may be too long. You see how you, okay, no, I made a mistake. I have to say okay and edit it a little. So let me remove the extra string in it. Delete the extra string and let's see if that works now. Again, right mouse click, select copy, click save, and now it worked. So now I'm clicking the hyperlink, review the additional details. I click it and I scroll up to see how many screens I captured. Looks like 70 screens. So this is a tutorial and a problem solution recorder. I'm going to add this file name as a comment. Edit and paste. Now I've edited as a comment to my psr file. I'm going to append it to my notepad as well. Control V. And now I edit it to my notepad with a few extra returns at the end. There is an extra space at the top of the notepad, which I will use later on. File, save. Now to my Word document, enter, couple of enters, make a little space at the very top, Control V, paste and enter, and save. Then I'm going to add it to my spreadsheet. Select the cell A5, cell, C-E-L-L, cell, column A, and line 5. In short, cell A5. Right mouse click and paste the file name. Now that I pasted the file name, I press the Save or Control plus S button to save it. So now I saved it in multiple locations and I'm ready to follow the instructions of Google that is telling me to log into my user account that is relevant here. In this case, it is internus@gmail.com. So I'm highlighting it, right mouse click and copy. And now I want to log into the account. Let's see to which account should I log in. I'm going to paste it also on my pop-up, so it is right there in case it gets lost somehow. And also at the top of my notepad, edit, paste, and file save in case the machine crashes. So now I'm ready to take my YouTube browser. Let's see which browser it is. Yes, this is the browser. So let's see if I can add this Gmail address and go and add it to the list of addresses here, or just click on it. I cannot click on it, so I'll try to add it. Let's pull it down, add another account, and it doesn't let me add another account here. So I'm simply going to close this and go to another browser. So I have this browser here. Let's make it a little smaller so it doesn't take the whole screen. And I have this browser here, and I'm going to take another browser yet. Here is another browser. Let's open it up and see if I can add it to this browser. So I want to go up. Try to add it to this browser. Add another account, also not available. Okay, minimize it here. Let's open another browser here. And let's see if I can add it here. So go to Gmail. And let's try to add it here. Add another account, and also not available. So one more browser to go. Let's try Internet Explorer here and see if it will let me use Internet Explorer. So let's see if it will let me use Internet Explorer. Here's Internet Explorer. Add another browser here. And another email here. Okay. Use another email. Okay. Paste the email. Okay. Next. Enter the password. Next. And add or confirm your recovery. Not now. Okay. No thanks. Now, what I want to do is I want to go to my Gmail and see that the email arrived to this Gmail account setting. Let's see if I'm still logged in. Yes. No, this is the wrong account. See, so what they do all the time is the Google switches the accounts on me. And maybe also they switch the browser. So this is the wrong browser. So let's minimize it and see which browser is it now. Give me some trouble. So let's go to Gmail. Gmail, enter. It goes to another account. It pops up another browser, which is not what I want. Don't know why it doesn't let me use this browser. Gmail, HTTPS. Let's try the first hyperlink and see if that works. No. Delete it. HTTP. You have to type it because it's HTTPS. You have to type it because otherwise it goes to the buffer and picks up whatever trash is there. Okay. www.gmail.com. Mail.com. Doesn't let me stay there. Interesting. Search. Gmail.com. Gmail.com. Okay. What can you do? Not much you can do. You can start fooling around with this, but I don't want to waste too much time. That's the problem. Favorite. Let's see if I have a Gmail in here. Bing, Google. On Google. Gmail. Let's see if Gmail works here. I double click on Gmail. What does it say now? Send email. Internet Explorer security. Allow. Send email. Gmail. So anytime I press on it, instead of opening my Gmail account, just won't work. So I don't want to waste any more time now. Let's go to another browser here. Let's try the Microsoft. Okay. With another. Shortly. Next. Next. Update. Confirm. Save. Let's see where it's stuck. Okay, now finally I got them. Okay, so we are going to stop PSR, save to the previous one, increment, make it A. The time now is 12:06. 12:06 p.m. We are in Edge. So Edge browser. Okay. Let's see how many screens I got. 56, which is a good small number. Add a comment. Paste it. Enter. Okay. Now I'm going to put the note in my notepad here. The very top. Edit. Paste. File. Save. And now let's verify that I'm in the right browser. Okay, and now I want to go into the more from Google and see if it will let me go into the voice. I click the voice again, and pray. Then it changed the number on me. See, changed it to the wrong email address, and I want to go back to another email address. Okay. Now I want to make a phone call to make sure that it works. Somehow it managed to switch email addresses. I want to make sure that I'm in the right email address and the right number. Call as. Also, to verify it further, I may want to go to the legacy and see what is going on in the legacy department. I want to go to phones, and I want to copy the phone that is in the legacy, the whole section here, to be sure that Google doesn't pull any tricks on me, and post it in my notepad here at the very top. So this is what we're doing now. Control B. Now I'm going to save it again. Now I want to go back. See if I can make a call. go back to the previous page. I could make a phone call. Go back to another page. Maybe go back to Google Voice. Let's see. Took me out of Google Voice. Let's see if I can go back to Google Voice. I can also copy the URL. So when it takes me out, I don't have to scroll through all their different apps. So now I went to the wrong Gmail address, and you can see how Google raises chaos by switching addresses on me. So here I can copy the URL and place it in my document right on top of the number. And compare the number to make sure that the numbers match. Okay. In order to see the URL itself, you have to paste special. Paste special text only. Tray. Unformatted text. Okay, so now we got the text and the hyperlink. And we can convert it to a hyperlink by pressing it and hitting return. So now we got also the text. Now I want to perform the call, the outbound call. I'm going to highlight it, right mouse click, copy, and enter the name of the number, paste, and call. In the meantime, we can review what is.
Our office is closed. Please call us back during our business hours. Goodbye.
The number is incorrect. Okay, let's see what I made a mistake in this number. Yes, number I made a mistake is it should be 6 here. Okay. Copy. That should be already enough, but I'm going to call one more time. Make sure that it works. Now I can read. Yeah, let's see if it works. Yeah.
Hello.
All right, this is a test to verify that it works. We notice that you haven't used your Google Voice number for a while, blah, blah, blah. We need to make calls or send text. So we are making a call by logging into the account and so on.
Okay.
So by doing this, we comply with the Google Voice and we can end the conversation. Bye now.
Okay. Okay. Is it for? Did you take off the forwarding number?
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
So this is it. It worked. Now I'm going to stop the problem, save it, and I'm done. This will be subscript B. And I'm going to say outbound call works. Outbound call works. So that was a demonstration of an outbound call from a Google Voice number and the Google email of Proj internus. I'm going to copy the file name. Actually, I would like to adjust the time. So the time now is 12:15. I'm going to replace the 06 by 15. copy the whole thing to the buffer. Right mouse click, select copy. Now press the save button. Now it's saved. And now I want to press the review the additional details hyperlink. Click review, and now scroll up to see 34 screens for this step. The last one was user mouse drag, start on position thumb in 3-1. Okay, looks good. I click the new recording button to start a new recording and click the add comment button to add a comment. Right mouse click and paste the file name from the previous PSR, problem solution recorder session. And now I'm going to press OK. So I start a new session and I move the step recorder dialog box to the right so it is out of the way. Now I'm going to add the file name by selecting the paste hyperlink and the paste icon. And now hit a couple of returns to separate it from the other things. Now I want to save this document, and I want to repeat the same operation for the spreadsheet and the notepad and also the green pop-up. So I'm going to focus in on the green pop-up for now. I don't need it to be quite that large. Go to the very end, hit a return, and now right mouse click and paste and enter. So I saved it in the green pop-up, make it a little narrower so it doesn't take quite that much space. I saved it and I pasted it in my Word document. Now I'm going to repeat it from my spreadsheet. Paste it in my spreadsheet and save. Press it in my notepad. Edit, paste, and save. And the next thing I want to do is to upload the folder to my disk. So let's see if I can go to the Google Drive and upload it to the Google Drive. So I want to go back to the account. And I want to also check if I rerouted the traffic. Let me check it, make sure that I rerouted the traffic. I want to go to my Gmail account. See all settings. Go to the forwarding and pop IMAP button. Forwarding and pop POP slash IMAP IMAP. Pop slash IMAP. Click on it and verify that it is forwarding the email, which it does. And so now I can go to the Google Drive. Let's see if I can go to the Drive. And in the Drive, I want to upload my files to the Proj Internet Us at. So I'm going to grab it. Let's close some Word documents that are irrelevant or minimize them. Here is the relevant document. I want to grab the path to my folder that I want to upload. Right mouse click, copy. Select my drive, upload folder. Paste the folder name. Click the upload button and watch that it comes back with upload 6 files to this site. This will upload all files from Proj internus. Do this only if you trust the site. And click upload to upload it. And it is uploading 0 of 6 files. This seems to be working. So in the meantime, I'm going to snap the URL, copy it, insert it into my document, enter to indicate that it is uploaded. And now I'm going to put it as a note to Pisser, problem solution recorder. Now I want to stop recorder. I press the stop recorder button. I save. I select the previous file name and update the parameter, the subscript from B to C, and adjust the time to the current time, which is 12:22. So instead of 12:15, I'm going to revise the 15 and replace it with 22. So now it reads 12:22 p.m. And I want to add to that G drive upload. G drive upload. Highlight the whole line, right mouse click, select copy, click the save button, and now click the review the additional details hyperlink. Scroll with the mouse roller to see that step 33 is the last screenshot, and a user comment was the Google Drive URL. Okay, that looks good. And I start a new recording, and I add a comment, press the add a comment button to add a comment of the previous file name to the current file name. The prior file name will be linked to the next file name. So now they are linked, and I'm going to drag the step recorder dialog box to the right corner so it is out of the way. By so doing, I have updated my Google Drive with the latest and greatest notes, and I've verified that the Google Voice works. Now I can paste the latest Pisser file name into all the documents. We'll start from the Word document, Control V, and enter, and save. Next one will be my spreadsheet. Right mouse click and paste. and save. Next one, my notepad. Edit, paste, and a couple of returns for extra space. File, save, and by now I'm done. Let's review what I've done. And Sarah, remind me if I forgot anything. So what I have done is what you can see on the screen now is the Google Drive. I've uploaded to the Google Drive, and you can see that it has a Trudge internus at folder.
Okay.
And when you open it, it will be today's date. You should always check it to make sure that all the documents are there, because it may not have worked for some
Maybe
reason.
it's still up. Then why does it have these like temporary files? Or what
Yes,
happened?
the temporary files.
And it says uploaded complete. It said it uploaded.
Says uploaded complete, but it may not have refreshed it.
So maybe.
So to make sure it's reload, let's see if there is a reload button here.
Here, let's do refresh here.
Refresh up there, okay. Now scroll down. See,
No.
for some reason you don't see the latest and greatest.
No.
So let me go back. This file should be there.
Which
See,
one?
this one, 318, the doc.
What's up above? Up above?
Let me see, it may have more than,
Maybe it's.
no, it has the date at the beginning. So this is not it. It may be that there is more than one
Folder.
folder with the same name. I don't know why Google keeps doing it, but
Why don't you
scroll
click?
back,
No, just click to my drive.
my drive, click again.
Here's P.
You see
Says there
that
are two of them. One with an at and one without an at.
No, both of these have an ad.
No.
One
yeah.
has a uppercase.
Yeah. So they make a distinction. See this? So that's a problem.
That is it. So that works.
So maybe
okay.
delete the other one.
Later on, I will delete
No,
it.
because it gets confusing.
You want me to?
Yeah.
But
So
the
wait a
other
minute.
one, I don't want to delete it because the other one is another machine.
Oh, okay.
So that's another problem, that I didn't list the machine here, so we don't
No.
know for sure which machine it is.
You understand?
But anyways, so listen, I made the outbound call, which you heard that was working.
Right.
I checked that it is rerouting or
Okay.
redirecting the email.
Well, that we know.
I've checked that the Google Voice is properly done. I documented in the Word document,
Did you make
the
sure?
spreadsheet, and the notepad. What else did I forget?
Did you make sure that the phone that was first originated was
Yes,
unchecked?
yes. Not only that, I copied because I want that once I develop the bot. Here, you see, I
But
copied.
it's checked before we close to. That's.
It's interesting because it was not checked there.
Right.
Let me go back.
You understand? This is
All of a sudden, it looks checked here.
Right.
Let me go back, and that should be on Google Voice.
Well, see if you're in the set, make sure you're in the right one.
Okay, that is good that you
Okay.
found it. Thank you. So let's go back to Voice again and double and triple check it.
Here,
Yes.
looks like it's checked.
Maybe every time you go in there, it checks it. I don't know. Let me
Sometimes
go
you
back
make-
inside.
Sometimes the computer's slow, so you think you double click it by
Okay.
mistake. You know what I mean?
Phones, and it's not checked.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
So that when you copy it, it puts a check in there,
Or
whether
maybe
there is a check or not.
Because it's, no, it's the wrong one, because this says AT&T,
Oh, they
This,
changed the number.
this says Verizon, make sure you're in
Yeah,
the
that's
wrong
the
one.
problem. Okay. You
You
keep
understand?
switching accounts.
I know, but
And
you have
yet,
to.
this is why I'm calling you to help me.
Yeah, now go to phones. See. It's not yours.
There is no check here.
Okay.
So this is the Google confusion.
Okay.
You have to do everything double and triple check
I
it.
just want to make sure.
Okay,
That's
so
the
it's
most-
fine then.
Okay, that's the most important.
Thank you. So we have reviewed everything and everything looks okay. So now I'm ready to add one more thing, and this is which computer it is. So to record the computer name, you have to type system or go to the system information. That will give you the computer name, and I want to grab the computer name and include it, system name. Here's Optiplex and the build and the operating system. Let's see if we can just copy some of it. And if not, won't let me copy it from here. Let me see if I can go to the system name. Copy, no. Control C to copy. Let's see if it will let me copy and paste it into the document. First of all, it is way too wide here, way too wide there. Let me paste it, Control V. Yes, okay. So the system name is listed here. That is important. Put the system name in the document so you know which system it is and color it red, yellow, bold, italics, and underline, and save. And then I want to say also which system is it and copy the model, because the number may not be descriptive enough. Control C to copy, then paste it immediately next. Control V. Okay. And now save again. So now I included also the system name and the system model. So now I'm perfectly satisfied that this is enough, and we can put it also, system model, in the picture notes. Control copy, add a comment, paste, did I share? I have a share. Just to make sure, let's make sure that I'm sharing the entire screen here. Okay. So I'm going to now stop the step recorder, press the stop button, click the save, select the previous file name, D, and the time is 12:33. The entire operation, 11:25 to 12:33, took a whole hour. So this is why you want to automate it so that it will be done in a few minutes instead of an hour. This is the purpose of this whole lesson, to show you how much time it takes to do some special simple steps. That includes 47 screenshots. You can see here that my entries into the Word documentation that I did at last are recorded, including the system's name and the system type. So it is clear from which system this has been launched. At this point, I can record a new session, edit as a comment, paste, enter, and OK. And I'm basically done. Just to make sure that everything worked, I'm going to test the recording. You can see also on my Loom how long it was. I'm going to stop the Loom recorder, pick up the Loom URL, embed it in my document, Control V, and enter, make it into a hyperlink. Now embed it in my spreadsheet. Right mouse click and paste. then enter, and embed it in my notepad. Edit, paste, and enter, and file, save. Save the file in Excel, and save the file in Word. Now I can play back. Oops. Slow it out of the way. I can play back the recording on double speed. Play back and let's hear how it sounds.
Cancel. I want to move this little notepad, or maybe I'll move this image to the right so it's out of the way. So I can keep this on the lower left. I want to copy the message and edit. Oops. Edit it, copy. First of all, I want to make sure I place it at the very top of my notepad. Start a new recording and add a comment. Okay. So in addition to that, I'd like to turn the camera a little bit to the side. It doesn't take. The whole screen, I'll just move it to the left here. Now we can start with a description of what's going on. Also, to demonstrate the Zoom, I will initiate also a Zoom session. So to start the Zoom session, I'm going to go to a browser, open it up in a new instance. Type my Zoom. Log in, sign in. I want to start the meeting.
It seems like the Zoom is working fine. So I stopped the Zoom. Now I want to stop the MSN recorder and to test it. So I'm going to press the stop button on MSN recorder. And you see that it's out of system resources. So I click OK. And then I want to click play. But because it is out of system, it doesn't stop. So let me stop again. And now don't upload. And now play.
Okay, this is a demonstration of dealing with Google, and specifically
It is working.
with this Google Voice, GVoice.
Let's
Okay,
see,
and
like
the
this
problem
is
with it
working.
is going to terminate within 30 days.
Stop that. Now the last thing that I have to do is find the live broadcast from Zoom. So I want to locate my Zoom broadcast and start and conclude it. You are screen sharing. So first of all, I want to stop the screen sharing. I want to, actually I can leave the screen sharing to the end. What I forgot to do is to check mark share sound and optimize for video clips. So we can do that now. For the last few seconds, I have to remember to do that. Otherwise, what else do I need to do? Is let's get the menu here and stop the where's my full screen here? How can I get to the full screen? I'm not sure. Let me go and stop the recording. Do you want to stop the cloud recording? Yes. Then I want to go back and stop the, what else do I want?